In a night filled with drama, disbelief, and controversy, Seth "Freakin" Rollins finally conquered one of the biggest mountains of his WWE career, Cody Rhodes, but not in the cleanest of ways. At WWE Crown Jewel 2025, Rollins etched his name into the record books once again, walking away with the World Heavyweight Championship, but the story behind that victory has left fans across the world debating his tactics, motives, and legacy. For nearly 3 years, Cody Rhodes had been the one superstar that Rollins couldn't defeat. Ever since Cody's iconic return at WrestleMania 38, their rivalry has burned hotter than any in modern WWE history. But at Crown Jewel, things changed. Rollins finally secured a win over the American Nightmare, yet how he did it has shaken the WWE Universe to its core. A rivalry fueled by pride, legacy, and pain. The saga between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes is one of the most emotional and competitive rivalries in WWE's modern era. What started as professional jealousy soon turned into a war of personal vengeance. Cody Rhodes returned to WWE in 2022 to finish the story, to win the one title his father, the legendary Dusty Rhodes, never could. But standing in his way, time and again, was Seth Rollins, a man obsessed with proving that he was the true architect of wrestling greatness. Their trilogy in 2022 became the stuff of legend, culminating in the Hell in a Cell match where Cody fought with a torn pectoral muscle, yet still defeated Rollins. That moment left Rollins humiliated, scarred, and hungrier than ever. The wounds of that night never truly healed. The road to Crown Jewel 2025. Fast forward to 2025, both men have climbed higher than ever. Rollins rebuilt his image as the flamboyant, fearless champion of the people, carrying the World Heavyweight title through grueling defenses. Cody, on the other hand, fought his way to new heights, earning his spot at Crown Jewel after a series of thrilling victories over top-tier opponents like Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Finn Balor. The stage was set for their long-awaited fourth chapter, Rollins vs. Rhodes, one more time, this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. Promos leading up to Crown Jewel were electric. Cody promised redemption and closure. Rollins, on the other hand, promised to burn it down, once again, reminding the world that he was still the standard-bearer of Monday Night Raw. But what no one knew was that Seth Rollins had a plan, a shortcut that would change everything. The match begins, respect turns to rage. The bell rang, and the atmosphere inside the Mohammed Abdu Arena in Riyadh was electrifying. The Saudi crowd erupted in chants for both men, Cody, on one side, and burn it down, on the other. Both superstars started with technical precision. Cody showcased his classic wrestling fundamentals, grounding Rollins early with suplexes and sharp strikes. Rollins responded with his trademark athleticism, flipping out of holds and landing high-impact kicks. Every move told a story. Every stare was filled with history. Midway through the match, the momentum shifted. Rollins targeted Cody's previously injured shoulder, slamming it repeatedly into the steel ring post. The crowd gasped, sensing that Rollins was slowly crossing the line from competition to cruelty. Cody fought back with his heart on full display, executing a breathtaking Cody cutter followed by a crossroads, only for Rollins to kick out at the last possible second. The match reached its boiling point. The shortcut, Rollins' desperate gamble. Just when it seemed Cody was on the verge of victory, the unthinkable happened. As the referee was momentarily distracted by a commotion outside the ring, Rollins took advantage. A mysterious figure, later revealed to be Damian Priest, appeared at ringside, tossing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. Rollins hesitated for a brief second, then struck. He smashed Cody with the briefcase, sending the American Nightmare crashing to the mat. The referee, turning back at the last moment, never saw it. Rollins quickly followed up with a curb stomp, covering Cody for the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang, and the arena exploded, half in cheers, half in shock. Seth Rollins had done it. He'd beaten Cody Rhodes for the first time ever. But the victory came with a dark cloud. The fallout, fans divided, legacy questioned. As Rollins celebrated in the ring, the camera zoomed in on his conflicted expression. He had finally achieved the one thing that haunted him for years, but at what cost? Cody lay motionless, betrayed by someone he once respected. The audience showered Rollins with mixed reactions. Some fans cheered, thrilled by the chaos. Others booed loudly, chanting, "You sold out." In post-match interviews, Rollins defended his actions. "Greater than, Cody's beaten me 3 times. I had to do what I had to do. That's what it takes to stay champion. You either adapt, or you get left behind. Cody, however, had a different tone. Greater than, Seth Rollins showed the world exactly who he is. He may have won tonight, but this story isn't over. Not even close. What happens next? This controversial ending has opened the door for a brand new chapter in their rivalry. Rumors suggest that Triple H and WWE management are already planning a rematch at Survivor Series, possibly under no disqualification or Iron Man match rules to ensure no shortcuts this time. There's also speculation that Damian Priest's involvement might spark tension within Judgment Day, especially if his interference wasn't sanctioned by the group. Fans are also wondering if Rollins' new, win at any cost, attitude means he's slowly returning to his darker, architect persona, a version of Rollins that destroys everything, including his own morality, to stay on top. A victory with consequences. No one can deny Seth Rollins' brilliance inside the ring. He's one of the most gifted performers of his generation, charismatic, innovative, and fearless. But WWE Crown Jewel 2025 will forever carry an asterisk beside his name. Because this wasn't just a win. It was a statement that in the world of professional wrestling, sometimes the path to greatness is paved with betrayal and compromise. Cody Rhodes may have lost the battle, but he hasn't lost the war. His story, the quest to fulfill his father's dream, continues to resonate with fans around the world. And if there's one thing history has taught us, it's that the American nightmare always rises again. Final thoughts. Crown Jewel's defining moment. As the show closed, Rollins stood on the ramp, championship raised high, fireworks exploding above him. The crowd's mixed reaction told the entire story. Some saw him as a survivor. Others saw him as a cheat. But either way, Seth Rollins had done what no one thought possible. He defeated Cody Rhodes for the first time ever, even if it meant sacrificing his integrity to do it. In professional wrestling, heroes fall and villains rise, and sometimes, the lines between the two blur beyond recognition. At WWE Crown Jewel 2025, Seth Rollins didn't just win a title. He rewrote his legacy, one shortcut at a time. Keywords for SEO. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, WWE Crown Jewel 2025, World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins vs. Cody Rhodes, WWE Highlights, WWE News, Damian Priest, Triple H, WWE Results, WWE Rivalries.